Jackie, did you feel at all embarrassed that your mother, a mere woman, in what, after all, is essentially a man's game, was so interested in your sport?
No, not at all. She was always interested in football. She was brought up with a football family. She was brought up with the Milburns.
Yeah.
Her brothers were all professional players. And she had been... It was sort of natural because my father wasn't really interested in what he did and what we did on the football side. I mean, she arranged for us to go sprinting because she thought that we would... to learn to run. Because she thought I was a bit slow. So my grandfather trained runners, so we went and trained with them. And we were always encouraged to play football, always encouraged to go to matches. I used to wander away to Newcastle on a Saturday with our Bob. And we'd jump on the bus, she'd give us £0.50, we'd jump on the bus, go to Newcastle, Civic Home Restaurant for a meal, where you went along and got served on the tray.
Yeah, wonderful, yeah.
Into the match, passed down over the heads to the front, sat in the front. And then after the match, we'd come out, go to the wrestling, see the wrestling, and then back home, and she would pick us up off the bus.
For £0.50.
For £0.50.
When you say your dad was not interested in football, he did show one very funny interest in football, which made me laugh in your book, Sissy, by the way, which I very much enjoyed. And that was your father, a miner, used to take your old football tops and wear them to work in down the mine. I loved that.
No, we used to bring him shirts back. Like when we were playing, I'd bring a couple of training shirts back with the hoops and everything. You know, we used to wear rugby shirts in those days underneath your training gear, and I would occasionally a shirt from another football club. And my father would go to work, and his mates used to say to him, what team are you playing for the day, Bob? You know?
What position are you playing?
Position are you playing?
Sometimes it was 5, sometimes it was 9, you know.
Yeah. Were you centre forward or centre half,
Yes.
wasn't it? Now, in fact, can you see in yourself and your brother characteristics that suit the position you played in? Are you like that in your characters?
And character, yeah, I think so. I think we're the same in build, actually. And the ideal sort of midfield player is somebody who's fairly squad, solid, good balance, which Bobby had, and great player that he was. And I was sort of, if I faced the game all the time as a centre-half. So it was a case of, you've got to be aggressive as a centre-half, you've got to win the ball. And part of me, well, everybody tells me that part of my character is aggression. I don't think I'm that aggressive, except when I lose my temper.
Oh, right. But you do lose your temper.
Now and again.
Sometimes. Right, I'll ask your mother. Is he aggressive?
Not really. He pretends to be hard-boiled, but he's soft as cloth underneath.
But he must have got some kind of characteristic that is blunt. And bluntness can sometimes be interpreted as aggressive.
Well,
Would you say that about him?
it's like his mother.
I wouldn't go as far as to say blunt or aggressive. I think it's honest more than anything else. I hate people telling lies.
Yes.
I hate people who are pretentious. And I just think it's. I was brought up in an area where I was brought up in a family where you told the truth. You know, if you got punished, you told the truth. I mean, we got punished 3 times worse if you told a lie and you got found out. Plus the fact you've got to have a good memory if you're a liar.
You certainly have, and you haven't got a very good memory.
I've not got a very good memory.
Did you ever catch him out on a lie?
Not that I know of, no. We once went out for a walk, you know, and we were coming by this vegetable shop. And, you know, in them days, they had baskets outside with all sorts in. So there was one with potatoes in, and as we walked by the shop, he picked a potato out, and we're halfway down the front. And I said, where did you get that? He said, out of there. So I pulled him back and went in and told the lady, whom I knew mind, and made him say he was sorry, you know. I never had any more bother.